buddies. Blender. So I messed up my character that I'm working on a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. Thought I had enough settings in my, let's see, Blender, file, edit. Here we go, edit preferences. So in my edit preferences, I thought I had set enough undos for my undos, but I guess I didn't. Editing, where is it? Help! Alright, you geniuses. So I keep doing undos and it's like, it doesn't seem like I have very many. And I thought I turned it up the other day. Anyways, so I got impatient and I was playing around with my character here. And I'm supposed to have her arms in a T pose. And I wanted to pose her before her bones got in her. So I'm going to try to put her arms back the way they were and do her hands now. And this is my little game character for Starflute. Okay, so I selected the loop cut, the loop here in the edge. I'm on the edge tool, edge select tool, and I selected the loop cut, and now I have got on the, let's see, cursor, getting on the cursor. So, and then I'm going to try to turn her arm back up. It looks like I did her arms different too. I don't know what I did. This is just another, but before I turn it, see, if I turn it like this, I'm only going to turn that part. And so I have to select the rest of her arm. So I'm going to get back on this faces tool, faces selection editor, and I'll get on the select box too. And so I'm going to hold down shift. If I click it off, there we go. And now I'm going to hold down shift and I'm going to select her faces. And why am I not seeing? Usually I can see the little dots to the faces. Oh, because I haven't got on the faces tool. There we go. So when I'm on the faces, see those little tiny black dots? That's kind of where you select the faces at. And double clicking on there will select a loop. But I'm holding down the shift so I can continue selecting these together. Or does it look like extend is on already anyway? No. Edit undo, wait. So shift select, double click. See those little tiny dots? Those little tiny dots. There. And there, that looks like her arm is selected again, but this is still going to be tricky getting her arms lined up. Now I can select all the way through her to the other side of her arm because I have the ray toggle X-ray on. So, and now I'm going to get to front mode. So I've just put myself in the front view where the grid is behind her. And I'm getting on the rotate tool. Now, wait a minute. Oh, for some reason local got back on. Oh, great. Cursor. How did that happen? Okay, I have to do it again. So now I have to double click I have to get on the edge tool, double click her upper arm, her arm, and now I have to shift select to get on the faces tool. And oh, I'm gonna put the cursor on. It should turn there now. Yeah, it is. And I undo that. And now I'm double clicking on these little guys. And that's selected. Okay. Alright. So I can click like this. Make sure. Oops. Uh-oh. I better undo. Look, I selected a bunch of other. Edit, undo. Now, come on. Okay. It looks like I had to deselect the faces that were getting selected on her shirt over there. I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to shift, click, and drag. And there we go. Let's try this again. All right. As my cursor keeps getting down there. Oh no, it's still up there in her shoulder, see? The cursor. And now I should be able to turn her up there. Get on that. Cursor. It still looks like it's way down here. Is that selected? Shift select. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm just going to turn it to the front here and turn it from up there. And then I'm going to click and move her arm back up here. Okay. Now one of the things is, okay, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, that looks great. She's got a permanent curt. She has a permanent creak in her arm. Yeah, let's go out here with a little. Let's see. This is so tricky. All right, I'm just straighten it out a bit. Move it back. Get on this side. Clicking up here. I think so. I work so hard to straighten these babies up. Make them nice and straight. And it looks like, I don't know, I think it's good enough. I can't really. It looks like it might be able to come up a little bit. Oops, did it undo? Okay. Maybe up a little bit more like this. And then straight on there. Okay, let's go to the left. Let's look at her in her left view. There we go. That's probably good enough. Her hand is coming right out there at the center of her crease. All right. So she's getting to be so perfect, but I'm really trying not to be too wacky perfect because I get too stressed out. And I just want to kind of finish this first character and then get it rigged. And then I'll do another one and get a little more picky on it, but it's so cute. I accidentally knocked her her hair texture onto her body, and I thought, oh wow, it looks cool, like lion stripes. So I'll look at that from up above, and then I can go to the top view. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right. Okay. Awesome. Okay, we're working over here at Starfluke Games. Check out our games, starfluke.com. Yay! I'm going to do her face soon. Seemed to have jumped off of my last project onto this. And I'm in the middle of doing a tutorial on how to make a head. And I got quite a few tutorials up, and then I jumped ahead of the course, and I was like, oh. And I made the head, and I was like, okay, I better get back on doing my head tutorial. All right, we're working on arms today, everybody. All right, see you later, Blender buddies.